Hey everyone, so I'll be taking a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Deluxe Wrecker from the Bad Batch. First taking a look at the packaging here, you can see open window displays the figure and all of his accessories. It says Star Wars The Bad Batch. Of course, his name is Wrecker on the top, Star Wars The Black Series. On the top of the box, window and stuff. On the side, you got some artwork of there. Even on the bottom, you got barcode words and stuff. Other side, just another window. On the back, the same artwork, and also you got a bottle right there, and it says number 5 in the Bad Batch lineup. So anyway, yeah, just get this guy open. Before I do, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Getting him out of the packaging, I can safely say that Hasbro did good here. This is a pretty good figure, but there are some complaints that I have with it. First, taking a look at the head sculpt. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Not the best head sculpt, really. The scarring on the side of his face could have been detailed a bit more. You can't really see it that much. But see his eye is just plain white there because it's a scarred eye. You got the regular eye on that side. The photo real, I guess, is nice, but I just wish they did like a better head sculpt, like the more detail on the side right there. And then on the collar area, you got some red paint on the armor, and it is chipped and stuff, which makes sense because he is in battle a lot. So it goes all the way around right there, and then the shoulder pad, you got a red square, and then a skull, and then it says 99 right there. More scratches and stuff on the armor, and then more paint right here that's scratched up. More dings and damage on it. And the hand and got scratches on it. I think it's exactly the same on the other side. Well, of course, not the hand. The hand's different, but I think the paint is done the same, or maybe a little bit different. Not sure. But the chest plate, got some silver right there, and some more of that red going on right there, and scratched up and stuff. You got silver right here picked out for some of the damage. There's some scrapes and stuff on the armor, which looks really good. Then you got more scrapes continue up there, and also some on the back, and there's some up there there as well. And you got red right here for these things. I don't know what these things are. In the crotch, you got some scratches on that as well. Then for the legs, you got the wrinkles and stuff for the underclothing, and silver for the thigh plates. Looks really good. More scratches and stuff picked out in silver. And you got this knife sheath, which has some red and blue on it, and also has some scratches and things on it as well. You got this red line going down the shin, and more damage and stuff as well. I wish the shoes were a different color, or is the shoes supposed to be this color? I don't know. If it's supposed to be this color, then I guess it's fine. But if it wasn't, it could have been like had some more paint on it. Maybe like some dust and debris on the feet. That would have been nice. Turning to the back, you have some more scratches and stuff as well, and there's some on his butt right there as well, and there's some like treads and stuff on the feet, and also a peg hole. So a very cool action figure. It's just that the head sculpt to me doesn't really look that great, but you can cover up that head with the included helmet, which is what I'm gonna do. And it does look good, like all the white paint on it and how it's like scratched off and stuff. You got 99 painted in red on the top, and you got some like semblance of painted teeth there. You got some holes right there, I guess, for him to breathe, and that can go onto the head very nicely. And also you can have it just like in the show. If you want it just on the head like that, you can do that. Or a display option if you want to. That just plugs onto the head right there, and that looks really good. And also he has a backpack, which is detailed really nicely. Like the red right there shows a skull, and more red and blue right there, and some red on these things right here. And there's some scratches and dings on it. It does peg or plug into the back. Not the most secure. Okay, now it's gonna do it, but if I like touch it slightly, sometimes it likes to pop off like that, which is unfortunate. I actually lost it once, but I ended up finding it. Yeah, that looks really nice. Also, the knife there has some nice silver right there on the blade part that can either plug into the hand. They're kind of difficult to get into the hand. Once you do get in the hand, it's loose anyway. But that can go into the sheath there, and that looks good as well. And also he has his rifle here, which is kind of small. Not I don't think it's really the most accurate size. There's a bend to it out of the box, so I might have to heat that up and put it back into place. But there's some details on it, and it can plug into the trigger finger hand, like so. So really nice accessories for this figure. Measuring him out to see how tall Wrecker is. He stands at about 6.5 inches tall. Comparing him next to only Bad Batch figure that I have, here is Tech, and I think this is a good scaling right here. I'm not sure if it's the proper scaling, but from what I can see, it looks pretty good. And here he is next to Archive Obi-Wan Kenobi. Also here he is next to Mando, just because. For articulation on Wrecker, we'll just take off the helmet. It's tight on there. Take off the helmet. In the backpack, there's a ball joint at the Dumbo joint up in the head and a ball joint down in the neck. You can look up that far, you can look down that far. You got some tilt and rotation. There is a butterfly joint at the right there at the shoulder, and can rotate around. Well, not 360 if I can get that. Well, I can't get it to go back farther than that, but I'm pretty sure it can go around 360. Elbow rotation, single joint bend at the elbow, goes past 90. You got a rotation at the wrist, can hinge down and up, and on this side is side to side. You got a ball joint at the mid torso, allowing to crunch forward that much, crunch back that much. You get some side to side, and of course rotation. Ball joint at the hip, kicks up, kicks back, goes out. Excuse me, out about there. You got a thigh rotation, single jointed bend at the knee, goes forward that much or bends that much. You got a rotation at the knee as well. Ankle can hinge up, hinge down, and you do have ankle pivot. So overall articulation is pretty good on this figure. You can get in some pretty nice poses. So overall, I think this is a really good Wrecker figure. I like the details, and the sculpt is nice. The accessories are pretty good too. It's just that the head sculpt under the helmet doesn't really look as good as I would like it to. I would have liked more detail on the scarring and stuff, but the scaling is nice. The articulation is pretty good as well. So overall, I'm gonna have to give this Wrecker figure a 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.